We have gathered as family and friends of Faith Francis Euler and Blake Thomas Gonzalez to witness their joining in that estate of marriage which men and women have entered into responsibly and joyfully, with full anticipation of its faithful keeping. Before us, these two shall profess their love for each other, the blending of their lives, and the comradeship of mind and heart. As two separate beings, they shall create one home in which each, in his and her own way, shall become more complete because of the other. From joys and sorrows shared, they shall grow in love and loyalty. From any pain given and forgiven, they shall grow in mutual understanding. What this gathering now celebrates and the state makes legal, these two shall henceforth make real. Please be seated. If anyone gets too hot and needs to go into the shade, please do so. Don't feel you're going to disrupt the service. Take care of yourself. God, author and giver of all that is good, we ask that you look with favor on this ceremony and bless all who are assembled here today. May the holiness of this moment remain with Faith and Blake through a lifetime of living as they walk together in love. Faith and Blake would like to remember those who could not make it today, either because they could not get here, especially Blake's grandparents, Ray and Julie in California, and some of their friends who couldn't make it, and especially to remember grandfathers Peter and Bob, who have both died, but would have loved to have seen their grandchildren today. So let us hold them in our hearts. Will the parents of the bride and groom please stand? In the act of marriage, the fabric of two families is interwoven. The resulting tapestry draws on the richness of traditions, memories, and relationships that have been nurtured for many years. Will you give Faith and Blake your love and support? If so, say, we will. We will. Please be seated. Now, all you who are gathered here today, as friends and family to witness this covenant, will you help provide a supportive environment in which this marriage can grow, allowing Faith and Blake's life together to be fruitful? If so, say, we do.
We do.
Excellent. A reading from Paul's first letter to the Corinthians, chapter 13. Love is patient, love is kind, love is not envious or boastful or arrogant or rude. It does not insist on its own way. It is not irritable or resentful. It does not rejoice in wrongdoing, but rejoices in truth. Love bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. And now faith, hope, and love abide. And the greatest of these is love. Blake's brother Kent will now read from Gift from the Sea by Anne Murrow Lindbergh.
A good relationship has a pattern like a dance, and it's built on some of the same rules. Partners do not need to hold on tightly, because they move confidently in the same pattern, intricate but gay, swift and free, like a country dance of Mozart's. To touch heavily would be to arrest the pattern and freeze the movement. Check endlessly, changing the beauty of its unfolding. There is no place here for the possessive clutch, the heavy hand, only the barest touch in passing. Now, arm in arm, now face to face, now back to back, it does not matter which, because they know they are part of it. Moving to the same rhythm, creating a pattern together, and being invisibly nourished by it. The joy of such pattern is not only the joy of creation, or the joy of participation, it is also the joy of living in the moment. Lightness of touch and living in the moment are intertwined. When each partner loves so completely that they have forgotten to ask themselves whether or not they are loved in return, when only they know that they love and are moving to its music, then and only then are two people able to dance perfectly in tune to the same rhythm.
Faith's sister Claire will now read Sonnet 116 by William Shakespeare.
Let me not to the marriage of true minds admit impediments. Love is not love which alters when it alteration finds, or bends with a remover to remove. Oh no, it is an ever fixed mark that will purpose and is never shaken. It is the star to every wandering bark, whose works unknown, although his height be taken. Love's not time's fool, though rosy lips and cheeks within his bending sickle's compass come. Love alters not with his brief hours and weeks, but bears it out even to the edge of doom. If this be error and upon me proved, I never writ, nor no man ever loved.